The movie begins with Captain Walton encountering a stranger while exploring the North Pole. The stranger appears to be Victor Frankenstein and begins telling Walton the course of events which led him here. Victor Frankenstein had a happy childhood and from a young age was bestowed to marry his cousin Elizabeth. Many years passed and Victor lived a very joyous childhood filled with happiness. Victor's mother eventually passes away and the trauma urges Victor to propose to Elizabeth. Following the tragedy, Victor attends university, where he meets his new best friend, Henry Clerval. The two attend several lectures held by Professor Waldman. Following the lectures, Victor becomes fascinated with the art of reanimation. One day, while giving cholera vaccinations, Professor Waldman is stabbed. Victor becomes distraught by the tragedy and dedicates his life into reanimating the dead. During this time, Victor cuts off all communication with his family back home. Victor then discovers the secret of life and begins to reanimate a human. Victor brings life to the monster, but horrified by what he has created, abandons him. Victor arrives safely home from university, but soon discovers that his younger brother William is missing. William eventually turns up dead, and Justine is falsely accused for the murder. Despite her innocence, Justine is hung for the murder of William Frankenstein. Because Victor knows that the creature killed William and not Justine, he is overridden with guilt and runs into the mountains. Here, the creature attacks him and takes him to a secret eye slayer. The creature tells Victor how he learned to talk, read, and think by staying in a pig shed and observing the family that tended to it. The creature tried to make friends with the family, but after his true appearance was revealed, the family shunned him. The creature then tells Victor how he has been shunned from mankind and gives the scientist an ultimatum. Victor can either create a wife for the creature, or the creature will begin to target more of Victor's loved ones. Victor refuses to cooperate with the creature and runs off to marry Elizabeth. But the creature reaches Elizabeth first and rips her heart out. Victor frantically rushes Elizabeth back to his lab and attempts to raise her from the dead. Victor is successful, but horrified by what she's become, Elizabeth lights herself as well as the mansion on fire. Victor then chases the creature up to the North Pole and plans to kill it when he falls ill with pneumonia and meets Henry Walton. The stranger dies and the narrative cuts back to present day where Henry Walton finishes the story. Walton and his crew plan a memorial service for the stranger when out of nowhere the creature appears. The creature shows remorse for his creator and sets himself on fire with his body. Having witnessed the tragedy, Henry Walton calls off his voyage and turns his ship around.